Alright, now I'm just gonna play a quick game of chess just to show you how it works. So, white always goes first. So, I'd probably just move this pawn right here. Alright. To combat that, this guy is just gonna move his pawn because now neither of the pawns can go anywhere. Alright, it's white's turn. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the knight. Now, I'm not thinking as much as I should on these plays. I'm just doing whatever I want. So, to get back at that, I think... Yeah. No, that wouldn't work, actually. You see, I was thinking that the, bishop could just do this, and then get the knight into check, but the rook is always going to be on white squares. He's currently on a black square, so we can't kill him currently. I'm just going to do that, and it is white's turn. So, the knight can't move here because that would put him in danger of the bishop. I think white would just want to move here because that would take one of the black pawns, and it doesn't put him in danger of any of the pieces. I think that was a good move. Alright, now it's black's turn. I'm gonna move his bishop, put the knight into check. So, now the knight, to get into safety, will probably want to move here. So now the knight is completely safe. He can't be attacked from anyone. I'm going to go ahead and move this pawn to get this guy into play. Alright. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do that. And leave a wide open gap between them two. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, the knight, I just realized the knight could take this bishop in exchange for his life. Do I want to do that, though? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, the knight took the bishop right there, in exchange for his life. He just got killed by a pawn. Alright. We're gonna bring this bishop into play and put him right there, trying not to get him in any danger, and we put him in danger. Man, okay. The queen is going to immediately kill this bishop, because the queen just moves straight over there, and now the bishop's dead. Okay. So, we really wanted to get this queen out, so... Oh, no. Oh, he can't do that. So I was thinking that the pawn could just move here and take the queen, but the pawn can only attack diagonally, so he can't do that. Let's go ahead and do... Let's take this pawn. Okay. This rook is going to move there. He sees a wide open gap between him and the knight, but the knight also sees that if the knight dies, then the king could just immediately take him. So, this is a good setup here. Okay. This rook is going to take the pawn. Now the rook is in setup to the point where this rook can't move back there. Okay. I think we're going to move this pawn to take both this bishop and this queen into play. Because remember, they can't jump over pawns. Only knights can do that. There we go. The knight just moved right here, endangering this pawn. But the pawns are really just pawns on the battlefield. They don't really matter that much. So we're not going to try to protect this pawn. He's pretty much useless. Okay. Ooh. Check. That's in check. No, wait, we don't want to do that because the knight could just move here and take the queen. But that would be check because the queen could move through all of this and kill the king. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now it is black's turn. Okay, I think that's smart. The queen is going to take this pawn and get in a position where neither of these guys can attack her. Alright. Dang, that was a good play. I can't think of anything. Okay, I'm just gonna move this pawn right here. Okay, so I'm gonna set an example. If this pawn gets here, it can bring back any character. So, say your bishop died. If a pawn gets to here, he can revive the bishop. Or, say your queen died. If this pawn gets to here, then he revives the queen. That's a pretty good mechanic to have, but the queen is not currently dead, and the pawn is back there. So, okay. Now black gets to move. I see a perfect opportunity. So, this queen could take this rook, and then have a perfect opportunity to also take this bishop, which would pretty much make them completely vulnerable. Oh, but I didn't think of this. Now this knight could kill the queen. That was a bad play by me. I didn't think that fully through. Oh no. Okay. So now it's black's turn. They just lost their queen, so they're trying to get back at that. He's going to move that pawn here, trying to get to the edge of the board so that they can revive their queen. Now it's white's turn. White is going to move right here. So now they're in perfect position to get a piece back if they want to. Okay, so now they can pretty much put the queen in any sort of danger because they've got a setup perfectly for another queen to be revived. Okay. Ah! I see a move. The rook could take this knight, and he's perfectly safe because the king can't kill him here because that would put him in check. The pawn could just kill him there. Also, the king is currently in check due to this guy could move there and kill him. So the king, to fix that, is going to move there. Alright. Now the king is scrambling, which is good. You want to see that. We're going to try to set the king up to the point where he's in checkmate. So where he can't physically do anything. Then surrender. Alright. So, that blocks off any path going there. Okay. Oh man, I really put myself in a pickle, didn't I? We're gonna move that pawn there. Try to open up a gap between them two. Okay. Alright, No, this guy, he can't move yet. We've got to get the king to move before he can do that, or else the king can automatically take that guy. We need to get this queen into play, so queen is going to move there. No, there. No. Okay. We're going to move this pawn there. Okay. And now I think the smart play would just be to move this pawn forward. Yeah. Because they are seriously threatening to have their queen revived. So now the white needs to do something about that. So I think they are going to sacrifice their bishop to prevent any queen reviving. Alright, and now the bishop has been killed. Alright. So, now, let's see. Now it is white's turn. They're going to bring the queen into play. Try to get her to cause a checkmate. Okay. Alright. Black is going to move there and risk a check. King is going to move there to prevent that check. Alright. Now to black's turn again. Again, we're going to try to get black into checkmate. We're going to take his knight and completely block off this part here. Okay. Okay, so it is currently the queen's turn. No, it's currently white's turn. White's just gonna stay there. There we go. Alright. We are pretty much setting this king up to go into checkmate. Yeah, we're really close to setting him up. So, I think this knight is going to take out this pawn in exchange for his life. Yeah. Knight is dead now. Now the queen currently is putting this king into check. The only thing that the king can do is move here. Okay. We are extremely close to putting this king into checkmate. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this pawn, make him a rook. Alright, now it's not my turn anymore. King really needs to get out of there, so he's going to move diagonally. Okay. Now, let's see. The queen... Yeah. Alright. Rook is going to move there, prevent him from moving anywhere along these lines. Alright, queen is going to move there, put him in check. So now king has to move there. Nope, not there. Queen is going to take this pawn and put the king once again in check. King is going to move here, try to get protected by the pawns. Rook is going to move there, try to set up a checkmate. And we are... I think we are extremely close to setting up a checkmate. So, this is the only place where the king is safe right now. So they need to do something about that. Rook is going to take this pawn, try to protect the king, but that is end of game. So, if you see the final board, that's the king, that's the king, that's the queen, that's the rook. So, queen can do this or this, so that does not allow him to do this, this, or this. And then this guy automatically puts him in check because he can automatically do that. So the king has to move somewhere, but he has no way that he can move. So that would be checkmate. There is no possible way for the king to come out of this alive.